Hey guys, welcome back to Homeschooling Life, and today I'm going to take you along for a day in the life here in April. We are winding down school here, so our days are looking a little bit different these days. We're starting a little later in the morning because we don't have as many subjects to wrap up. We're done mostly with like history and our science for the year. The older kids are finishing up biology and that kind of thing, but anyway, so slower mornings, kind of like what summer looks like for us around here, is starting to, our days are starting to look like that. So I've been exercising in the mornings more again, whereas through the winter I did it in the afternoons a little bit more. So we are headed out on a walk right now. I actually dislocated my ankle a couple of weeks ago while we were camping, and so I am in recovery right now from that. So it was several weeks of, for a few days crutches, and then just I could be up and doing things for a while, and then I'd have to sit down and ice from swelling and just pain and different things. So coming back from that and I'm not running yet, but walking every day this week. I did a few days last week. I think we're almost at week 3 out from the injury, but so coming back slowly. Been doing some weightlifting again, but trying to let myself heal and do that. So it's definitely a process coming back from that. Also with my housework, just got behind on some things that I wasn't getting done because I was moving a little bit slower. So today will be some school after we go for this walk. We're starting a little bit later. It'll be some housework because we've been a little bit busy the first part of this week, and now I need to catch up on some of that stuff. So this morning we've had breakfast. I went and picked up my son from his morning workout, and I just folded like several loads of laundry. So it's about 8:30. We're headed out for a walk, and the kids are riding their bikes and playing outside, or my son may be starting his math already, but anyway, and then we'll come back and do school. So glad you guys are here to join us today, and we'll get going with our day. Okay, let's work on your math. You ready? Do what I said. Write 16.
16.
Come on. Minus what? What's the other number?
Hey, Mom. What question? Better not send this on the internet.
Why?
Asked me last night before we went to...
Read the next one. 25 take away 4 equals...
Mom.
Okay, just checking in with you guys. We are a little ways into our day. I think it's almost 11 actually now. And I've got ready for the day. We are getting math and language arts done. Some kids are sitting outside on the porch. I'm fixing to do a reading lesson in language arts with my youngest. We've done his math, and so like I said, we've been doing things a little bit slower now as we're winding down, and we don't have very many group subjects and things like that to do together. So some of the kids are doing biology and somebody's doing geometry. I think right now that's just how our day is going, and then we'll have lunch here in a little while. I'll probably show you guys that. And then we kind of got a chill day today. Not too much going on until my son will go to practice in a little while, but we do have baseball this evening. So there will be 2 kids practicing. I think one has a scrimmage game and one has a practice game for baseball. So we have started baseball now, and we're just doing practices and things like that right now. Games start in a few weeks, but that definitely makes our evenings a little more, I don't know, they just, with meals and things like that, even with it being practices, we still have to fit things around it. So we'll probably do like a bigger lunch maybe today, and then everybody will just kind of snack or eat leftovers for dinner is probably what will happen this evening. But anyway, that's just what's going on today. So, okay. So I'm going to dictate 3 words to you. I will write the words on the whiteboard as you spell them aloud. Each word uses the IGH sound, which just says I, okay? Do you want to write them on the whiteboard? Will you go get that whiteboard over there real quick? Here, pull it this way. Is the IGH words. I as in night. You did the I already.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just erase this. There you go.
No, then it's too far away.
All right, so if we're gonna put these, whoop, whoop, don't erase the letters. What are you doing? You want them to all be capitals? Okay. Can you put them in alphabetical order for me? Number them by which one goes first. Okay, so which letter comes first in the alphabet? T, M, or R?
A.
Yeah, but I'm talking about out of these three letters, which one comes first?
T.
T comes before M?
M.
What would come first? M?
M.
So put a 1 beside M. And then what comes next? R or T?
R.
Yeah, good. 2. And then what comes next? 3. That's right. That's called alphabetical order, in order of how the alphabet is. Go get you a bowl, okay? All right, so we made some Annie's mac and cheese. There's a couple boxes. The kids are eating this. We also have some leftover chicken Alfredo heating up from that was heated up from last night. And then we have, everybody's just kind of making their plates. We have salad, just a second, bud. And a bunch of random vegetables and stuff, and some hummus. And anyway, that is lunch today, and it looks really good. I was coming out here to check on the boys. They're playing back there, but noticed my roses are starting to bloom. I love this time of year. These knockout roses are like some of my favorites. And then we also have a climbing rose here on our trellis. But I don't see any blooms. It actually had a piece break because we had some really strong, like ridiculously strong winds that came through and torrential rain. So I think it has broken, so we need to tie that off and fix it. But it's definitely this time of year. Oh yeah, they're the buds. They're coming. So it'll be blooming soon. This is the time of year I'm ready to get out here. We tend to plant like a later garden just because we have so much going on in the spring, baseball starting, and we do a lot of like summer fruits. You know, just tomatoes, cucumbers. It's Mr. Darcy over there making a ruckus. So, and anyway, here's our clematises. They look like they could probably use a little water, but they're blooming already as well. We're hoping that these will eventually, they're just taking a really long time, will go up and take over this side of the trellis. And then we just have some daylilies. They're just pretty greenery and they do bloom. But we have nothing going in the garden right now. Just, we need to get some barrier down to get rid of some of these weeds. We use like a no-till mulch most of the time, and this side's doing okay. There's some few spots, but we could put some cardboard and things down. But we also have like sunflowers popping up everywhere, and I think some zinnias too, I noticed. So I would like to get out here. But this time of year is, oh, the wind's probably gonna make a lot of noise. I'm ready to be done with school, and I'm ready to work out here or be out in the yard because the weather is so nice. It's so beautiful. But anyway, I'm gonna check on the boys. Oh, they were playing baseball. And it looks like they're now out in the dirt pit / burn pile. We just had lunch, and so this is kind of their free time. Oh, let's see if I can focus. He's so loud. Just letting us know he's here. We also have a bunch of little guys here that haven't moved into the big coop yet. But can't see them very well. But they're in here. These are our little teenage chicks. These will be more laying hens. Some of ours are getting older. Whoop. There they are. So.
And they won't open.
Where'd y'all get those?
At the creek at the
Park?
yeah.
Yeah.
Clam. This clam gets gross.
Yeah. So I dropped my son off at school and I had to run some errands this afternoon for my husband. Had to go to Lowe's and different things. And I was over by our Chick-fil-A and I remembered my birthday was a few weeks ago and I had a reward. So I'm getting a yummy Chick-fil-A frosted coffee and waiting in school pickup line now to get my son from practice, and also had a free reward that was about to go expire for a cookie, probably for the last time. I don't know. It was like the last Chick-fil-A we ate at. So anyway, a yummy little afternoon treat. The sun has come out. I'm gonna leave this in here because I want it. All right, you ready for baseball practice?
I still haven't got paid.
Okay guys, well, it is the end of our day. We just made it home from the ball fields. We had a kid doing a practice tonight and then another kid with a scrimmage game, so we were there a little bit later, and then everybody's kind of coming home and making themselves a quick dinner, eggs and toast and just easy stuff for this season of life. And so I think today I just was trying to share a little bit of that how we wind down. We did not do any group subjects today. We did like whole house clean this afternoon as a family, and I didn't really show that, but everybody just pitched in and got the house really cleaned up today, and so it needed it, and we caught up on laundry. Everybody was doing laundry and helping out with that, and I did end up leaving and having to run some errands for my husband. So we didn't do group subjects. We'll probably do those tomorrow. And group subjects right now, we're done with history, we're done with science pretty much, so it's just everybody gathering together maybe to do some Bible is what we've been doing, and we'll try to continue doing that through the summer. And then our hymn, just maybe, you know, read a few of our books out of our book basket, just different things we've been reading through. But it's very simple, and that's just kind of the way it goes this time of year. We're out later and into the evenings, and so this is what works best for our family. And then we will be wrapping up all those math, language arts subjects in the next few weeks, and then taking a break for a little while. We usually try to start back school a few weeks before, like, the public schools go back anyway, so if we end a little bit before, that's great with me. And that is our day today, just a random Thursday day in the life. So I'm glad you guys were able to join us today, and we look forward to having you here at our channel. Subscribe and like this video if you enjoy Day in the Lives, and leave a comment below about a video idea for Amanda and I that you think would be interesting or that you would like. We plan to be filming some more videos, like year-end wrap-ups, maybe some what we liked, what we didn't like, what worked well for us this year, as well as into the summer we'll have curriculum for next year videos coming out. So thank you guys again for joining us, and we will see you here again soon. Bye guys.